This is Tim Talks About Everything, and today I'm going to talk about blue jays. Now, I know they can be aggressive. I know they can be mean. It seems sometimes like they are greedy. I'm amazed, though, at the color. I'm amazed at the mood of the blue jay. I'm amazed when, like one day I was sitting on the deck and I watched a blue jay come in and just start tearing apart a squirrel's nest for no apparent reason. I love that about them. And sometimes when I put whole peanuts out, I'm just amazed at how they pound that feeder. It's so entertaining to watch. And so if you would just indulge my interest in blue jays for a few moments, and hopefully I'll pass along a few interesting ideas too, but just watch this video to the end, because it's so interesting what they do when they get to the very end and they picked up the last peanut, what they do next. Just a few other things while this is playing. I'm no expert on birds at all. I feed them. I try to provide an environment for them. I read a little bit here and there, pick up some tidbits from other people that know a lot more. But the things that I notice about blue jays in my backyard, I'm amazed that they can stuff more than one whole peanut in their mouth. I mean, they stick that down in their gullet. I guess that's what you would call it. And so you could see the blue jay picking up a couple of peanuts and storing them away, and a whole bunch of sunflower seeds. I mean, at the end of the video, you're going to see that happen. So I'm kind of amazed at the way they store their food, and it cracks me up the way they hide their food. So I've watched these blue jays out in the yard. They'll take a peanut, they'll take it over to the back part of the yard, they'll look around, they'll put the peanut down, they'll put a leaf over it, fly away, maybe get another peanut, then they go fly and hide that someplace. Maybe later on, if I'm out working on my computer, I'll see that blue jay or a blue jay come back, and I think it's the same one, and it'll fly right to that spot where they hid that peanut and take that peanut out from under the leaf and then take off with it. It cracks me up. So they are amazing in that respect. And I've read that they can remember hundreds of hiding places. They're very clever in that respect. You know, he started out with the chickadee there, and I had a lot of footage of chickadees, but I cut most of it out. The chickadee is a really cool bird, and you know, you look at that and then you look at the blue jay, And you think, wow, the blue jay has a whole lot more feathers than the chickadee. Actually, that's not so true, because a lot of these songbirds, they have basically the same number of feathers, about 2,000. Not that I have counted them personally, but other people have. And I mean, you've got some really big birds with really long necks and things like that that have a lot of feathers, just way more than other birds. But for the most part, the birds that we see in our backyards, they've all got about the same number of feathers, about 2,000 feathers. And it's just a matter of the size of the feather and the specialization of the feather. The last thing I want to mention is I've seen these blue jays imitate other birds. So like one day there were a whole lot of birds that were clustered around the feeders, and it was in the winter, and this blue jay showed up. I didn't realize it, but it was up in the tree, and all of a sudden I heard this hawk cry, and the birds scattered like crazy. And then I looked up to where I thought, whoa, there's a hawk in the yard. And I looked up where the sound came from, and it was a blue jay. And then the blue jay came down to the feeder, had the whole place to himself. So I'm impressed with how clever they are. I am. I just got to give God credit for a wonderful masterpiece He made in the blue jay.